Hi, my name is Carla Natalia Guevara Soler. I am 19 years old and I live in Santa Rosa del Sur, Bolívar. I am enrolled in the UDI Aragua Chica in the Bachelor of Foreign Language with an emphasis in English program. I'm in the 8th semester. I am a technician and administrative assistant through SENA. I am currently working, so I try to coordinate my time, well, to do a job and deliver my activities on time. And I hope that everything goes well for all of us and that we learn a lot from each other in order to strengthen our knowledge of the foreign language. Okay, that's one, reflecting upon English language awareness. Okay. Step 1, Course Recognition. What is the purpose of the course? Strengthen foreign language linguistics, sociolinguistics, and primary competences through the accomplishment of oral production tasks and given self or real-time interaction to communicate and discuss effectively about complex issues. How many learning outcomes can you find in the syllabus? The syllabus contains 4 learning outcomes, which are Learning Outcome 1, demonstrate oral skills to express fluently and spontaneously about different cultural, such as for social or academic purposes. Learning Outcome 2, discuss about a controversial issue using pro or con arguments to convince a counterpart towards a specific point of view. Learning Outcome 3, interpret standard speech even when it is not clearly structured and when relationships are only implied and not signaled explicitly. Learning Outcome 4, describe complex subjects with clear and detailed information, developing particular points and rounding off with an appropriate conclusion. Okay? What are synchronous interaction activities? Synchronous activities we understand as the interaction between the working through the web or communication systems in real time. This way of working enhances interaction between areas where discussing opinions and immediate feedback are generated. How many activities does the course have? The course has 6 activities below. Task 1, reflecting upon English language awareness. Task 2, partaking in 8 weekly mandatory encounters. Task 3, debating about controversial issues. Task 4, speaking part of Cambridge C1 Advanced. Task 5, standardized test listening quiz. And Task 6, delivering a speech through a web conference system. Which activities in the course imply real-time interaction? I believe that the vast majority, for example, Task 2, partaking in 8 weekly mandatory encounters. Task 3, debating about controversial issues. Task 4, speaking part of Cambridge C1 Advanced. And Task 6, delivering a speech through a web conference system. Summarize with your own words the course rules and conditions. As a student, I must follow the following rules and conditions of the course. Guide myself by the fundamental values of respect, honesty, tolerance, and solidarity and interaction with both peers and tutors. Comply with our established policies and regulations. Update my course profile with accurate information, including current personal photograph. Check the technical requirements of my PC and the course evaluation plan. To be successful in the course, I need to have a B2 level according to the CEFR. I check in the event that my course has closed objective tests, POC type evaluations, interact with the tutors and classmates in the activities in real time. Make sure that my institutional mail is working correctly and constantly check the internal mail of the course and the institutional mail. Participate in the weekly mandatory meetings according to the instruction given by the course director, as well as in the synchronous activities to which I subscribe. Attend or view the recording of web conference meetings. Is your institutional email working properly? Yes, my institutional email works correctly. So far I have not had any technical or administrative problems. Okay. Step 2. Reflection upon English language awareness. Have you got an English language level certification? If not, what do you consider your level is at present? No, I do not have a certification of my level in the English language, but I consider that my level is B1. I have since to learn and practice. How do you get the level you have now? Much depends on the person's willingness to take time to learn the language. For my part, I consider that I have reached the level I have now with a lot of effort, watching series and movies in English, teaching videos in terms of grammar and pronunciation, doing courses, reviewing vocabulary, trying to translate text, listening and learning the lyrics of songs, and I have put my communication skills into practice in various ways. Why are you studying English as a foreign language? I am studying English as a foreign language because I would love to travel and get to know other cultures, speak fluently, interact with people from abroad, also to have more job opportunities not only in the native place but in the other countries. I also love language and would like to learn others. English is also widely spoken every day more all over the world. It is very useful and interesting. How is studying a language as an adult different from studying it as a child? Studying a language when you are an adult, according to studies carried out, is usually more complicated and the person may not require an ideal speech with a more natural and native tone. At this stage of adulthood, there are things that begin to be more difficult because you no longer learn at the same pace. You cannot easily grasp the information, but you have to review and review, and additional activities designed especially for this stage are required. On the other hand, when you are a child, you memorize easily and learning English becomes nothing more than a routine activity, not like an impossible challenge. A child can acquire an almost native speech if that is really his purpose. The adult looks for barriers before learning it, and most children want solutions. How long should you study a foreign language? For me, the time that should be taken to study a foreign language is in price, since each person has their own learning style, which greatly interferes with knowing exact data. For the other hand, it depends on the extent to which the person wants to learn it, their interests, dispositions, and spirit, since they can take as long as they deem. Okay. How can you make language learning a part of your life in the future? To make language learning part of my life in the future, I can achieve it by regularly incorporating it into my daily activities when I speak, sing, watch movies or series, etc. Also making friends who speak the native language to talk and socialize. Also, the program that I am starting refers to. A good way to do it is by teaching others, so I will be learning at the same time. Okay, and how can you organize lifelong language learning? For many, the most important tool to use in lifelong language learning is an individualized study plan. ISPs can take many forms. They can be in a date book, as a checklist, or in some form of diary that you keep. Whatever works for you is in a quick format for the plan. Your ISP should reflect your objective, learning experience, desires, style of learning, and financial time possibilities. Giver Arrow 2005 being 27. Okay. Mm, Thank you.